OpenAI introduced the option to create custom GPTs back in November 2023. And since then, over 3 million GPTs have been created for countless use cases. Then this year, they launched the GPT store as a marketplace for these custom GPTs. And this has opened up a lot of possibilities for people like you and me to showcase our creations and potentially make thousands of dollars. How? By creating useful GPTs that are trained on specific use cases that solve a real problem. And the best part is that you don't have to spend months learning how to do it. You can actually learn it in a matter of minutes. And that is exactly what today's video is about. Today, I'll be teaching you everything that you need to know to create your own custom GPTs and start making money from them even as a complete beginner. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit like, and let's get started. Let's start by understanding what GPTs actually are and how you can make money from them. GPTs, or generative pre-trained transformers, are actually custom versions of ChatGPT itself. They're designed to carry out a very specific task or to suit the requirements of a particular individual. And you basically pre-train them by inputting your data into these GPTs so that you can get them to respond in a particular way. For example, let's say that you have a travel website that curates personalized itineraries for people. And then let's say a user named Sarah comes to your website and then she types in your chatbot, "I am looking for a cozy weekend escape near the mountains." Now your custom GPT, which is going to be trained on your data, understands the question that she's asking and it promptly responds with something. This is just one example of what a custom GPT can do, but there are countless use cases for a tool like this. The issue was that earlier, if you had to share this GPT with a large audience or find multiple GPTs in one spot, that wasn't possible. But with the advent of the GPT store, it has become like a haven for developers and creators. Once a creator is verified, they can list their GPT on the GPT store and make it super easy for anybody to find them and make them famous. Nowadays, there are even leaderboards to rank how popular and useful these GPT models are. This marketplace has actually opened up endless possibilities both for creators and for brands, and some people are even calling the GPT store the App Store for AI. But we're gonna have to wait and see about that. Now coming to the question of how can creators actually make money from the GPT store. OpenAI is working on launching a GPT Builder revenue program that will pay creators based on the user engagement with their GPTs. But they haven't spilled the beans on the exact criteria for payments and how much each creator will get paid. For now, it seems like it will not be a free-for-all pricing setup, but it will be somewhat like Spotify, where creators get paid based on their engagement rate. Also, initially, only US creators are expected to get a share of the OpenAI revenue, which currently stands at $1.6 billion a year. So it's a bit of a waiting game, but that is not the only way for creators to make money from the GPT store. Here are a few other ways that they can do so. One is by actually creating and selling these GPT models to bigger brands, to other firms, and even to other creators. Second is by developing and selling apps. This is especially great for people who are already in the app development space and want to create applications that use these GPT models, making them even more powerful. Money can then roll in from selling such software directly or even from app subscriptions and in-app purchases. The third is by offering consulting services to brands and other firms who are looking to create their own GPT models but might not have the expertise in house. Creators can offer their expertise as a service and then charge for the same. Then there are freelance gigs where you can offer your services for things like content creation, chatbot building, etc. You can also sell custom trained models. Let's say that you've created something that is super specific and you have found the right product market fit by finding an industry or a company that needs that particular training model. You can directly sell it to them and make a lot of money in the process. Remember that this space is currently growing and it is very, very ripe. So you can bring in your set of expertise to create money in creative ways. Whether you're a creator, a coder, a content strategist, or even a teacher, there is a way for you to make money using the GPT store. Now that was about the ways that you can make money, but you also need to understand that there is a certain level of skill set that you will require to be able to put the learnings into action and to actually start making money. Let's look at what some of these skills are. First off, we have market and use case. research. You have to know your audience. What do people need? What are the gaps in existing solutions? And what problems can your GPT solve? Before you start creating your GPT, these are essential questions that you need an answer to. Once you know the market and you understand the specific use cases, it becomes easier for you to carve out a niche for your GPT. And that ways it makes it a lot more appealing to the target audience. The second skill is data sourcing, preparation, and training. The effectiveness of your GPT depends on how good your training data set is. The preparation stage, therefore, is all about finding and cleaning up this data and getting it ready for the GPT to learn from. It's like having the right ingredients before you start cooking a meal. This is super important because the data you upload determines the value of your GPT. In the training part, you basically upload your custom data to make sure that your GPT learns exactly what you want it to learn and excel at. For example, if you're creating a GPT for coding, you will input data related to coding languages, syntax, and problem solving. On the other hand, if you want your custom GPT to assist in customer support, you will have to train it on actual customer interactions to provide it a practical understanding of what to do in case somebody goes ahead and asks a question. It's like teaching the AI the language of its users, making its interactions smooth and effortless. Next, we come to prompt engineering, which is basically making your GPT understand instructions in human language. NLP, or natural language processing, is an AI field that focuses on making computers understand, interpret, and generate human-like language. In the context of GPTs, it means training the model to understand the nuances of human conversation, understanding context and responding in a way that feels authentic. It's not just about the right words, but it's about making your GPT sound more natural and relatable. This skill not only makes your GPT more user-friendly, but also makes it a lot more effective. And when it comes to prompting your AI, you need to ask the right questions in order to get your desired results. How you frame your prompts or your questions determines the quality of your response. Garbage prompts will result in garbage output. The next set of skills is called custom actions. Custom actions is just teaching your GPT to do more than just chat. It's like giving your GPT extra skills like coding or problem solving or designing videos. And the magic for this skill set happens during the training process. You basically provide the GPT with examples and data relating to a specific problem so that it can get trained to solve that specific problem. For example, if you're training the GPT for writing, you want it to do more than just give you a set of topics. You want it to be able to come up with ideas and write creatively and write like a human, etc. And all of those skills can only be performed by a GPT if you're training them on custom actions. It's basically like making your GPT multi-talented. And the final skill that you need to learn is marketing. Marketing is super important if you want to push your creation out into the world. It is not just enough to create it and put it on the GPT store. With over 3 million GPTs already on the store, how do you make sure that yours stand out? That magic ingredient is marketing. Effective marketing ensures more users, which ensures more usage and overall more revenue. And there are so many ways to market your GPTs, from social media to forums to influencer marketing to PR. The possibilities are endless. The key is to spread the word to get your GPT known as quickly and as widely as possible so that you can reach your specific target audience and continue making money. And with that, we come to the next section, which is how to actually create your GPT so that you can start putting all of these learnings into action. Now, for this, we are not going to be using ChatGPT. We are going to be using another tool that is a lot more comprehensive and a lot more easy to use than ChatGPT, and that is Writesonic. Now, I prefer this tool as opposed to using ChatGPT because, one, you don't need a premium ChatGPT subscription to get started. You can get started for free. This tool allows you to embed your chatbot on your website, on WhatsApp, or on any other marketing channels that you might have. And this is a functionality that is not yet available on ChatGPT. Besides that, you can also share this bot with anyone just by using a simple link. And you don't even need a Writesonic subscription to be able to do this. And finally, you get access to analytics based on your GPT's interaction, which again is a functionality that is not available with ChatGPT. And the best part is that it takes minutes to set up. So let me show you how how you can create your first GPT bot with Writesonic. Let's start by signing up for a free account on Writesonic. You don't even need to give in your credit card information. Once you're signed in, you will be taken to this dashboard, which gives you 3 different options. To create your custom GPTs, click on this Create a GPT Bot link, and this opens a split screen workflow with your bot builder on the left, where you give custom instructions to train the bot. On the right, you have the testing preview to check out how your bot responds to queries. Now, before we start giving the AI prompts for the kind of bot we want, we need to get clear on the use case for our bot, the exact use case for our bot. For instance, if you're a fitness trainer who trains multiple different types of clients for multiple different issues, and you want your customers to be able to find you for the right issue or right service, you can create a bot that asks your customers a series of questions to guide them in the right direction or towards the right service. Let's take the example of a real fitness website here, Pilates Anytime. I see that they have different options to choose from, starting from beginner to intermediate and to online classes. Now let's try and build a custom GPT bot for this website to help potential customer find the right service on their website. So let's go ahead and type this into our prompt box. Now once you press enter, it will suggest a name, the logo for your GPT. You can also choose to have your own logo. You can customize the tone and voice of your bot as well. After that, you can actually train the bot to make it familiar with your services. So I will click on this option that says train on your own data. And here I am going to select the link option. You can of course use any other option that you like. If you have a data set in CSV or Excel form, that is also something that you can upload. You can choose the data source from the menu on the top. Since we've taken the example of a fitness website here, I'm just going to go ahead and copy the link from here and paste it in the chatbot. Then I will just go ahead and click on upload and train. Now the AI will just take a couple of minutes and then train the bot on the uploaded link. Once that's done, let's go ahead and test our bot. For this, select the preview option from the top menu. And here I'm just going to write my question. And there is my answer. That was pretty accurate. The bot has given me a very apt response based on the data that it fetched from the link. We literally created a custom trained fitness bot in less than 5 minutes. How cool is that? If you want to personalize the bot further, go ahead and choose the settings option from the menu on top to customize the look and feel of your bot to match your brand's personality. I am just going to go ahead and change the colors to match the brand colors of the website we chose. And that looks great. Now that you have successfully built your bot, how do you make it available for users? How do you share it with other people? The easiest way to do this is to click on this share option on the top right. And this gives you a public link for the bot. Simply copy this link and you can send it to anybody you want and they can ask it questions, test it out, etc. Now, in case you want to embed this bot on your website, you just need to copy and paste a simple code on your website. Go to the connect option in the top menu and this will open up a window where you can choose the kind of integration you want. Choose the embed code option. Copy the code from here and then just paste it into your website's HTML code. Another option is to integrate this chatbot with your business's WhatsApp or Messenger. And you can do that by using this integrations option on the same connect menu. Here, just choose the integration you want to use and follow the steps shown in this video. And if you want to integrate your bot onto multiple platforms, you can do that by upgrading to a paid plan with Writesonic, which starts as low as $20 a month, which is something we highly recommend you do because it will make your life so much easier. You can use the link in the description to test out Writesonic for free and let me know in the comments what kind of custom bot you are looking to create. And don't forget to check out this video next to learn how to create support chatbots to improve your customer service with Writesonic.